You alright, pal? I never knew, pal. We've known each other since we were kids. Our mums shared bingo dabbers. Our dads were on the same shift. You gave me a chicken pox and I gave you minutes. Our mates thought we were cousins. But I never knew, pal, that you weren't alright, pal.
We got in the same scrapes. We thought we were invincible, we'd plan our escape. We dreamed of converting an old bus and changing our landscape. We spent weekends in that garage. Still I never knew, pal, that you weren't alright, pal. We got into songwriting together. We unpicked others' lyrics, something we couldn't do with other fellas. And we'd spin rare northern soul, busting rarer moves in that mucky old cellar. It had a stone floor. Still I never knew, pal, that you weren't alright, pal. I'd say alright and you'd say, yeah, you. We'd crack on with a crack, never bored of something to do. Never seeking beyond, never looking deeper. Never searching for anything further. Only laughs and lasses and music and cheap cider. And times, man. And times, man. I never knew, pal, that you weren't alright, pal. We didn't know how then, or at least it weren't the done thing to ask. You alright, pal, and mean it. I mean, really mean it. It didn't do to say, I'm struggling either, or have you got a minute, mate, or can we go for a pint, mate, somewhere quiet to talk? We didn't have the skills. We just needed permission and we'd go for that walk. But I never knew, pal, that you weren't alright, pal. Our struggles were unseen, masked by granite or bravado or a misunderstood masculinity or fear. Light another flame, reseal the ice you just broke. It's cold enough without bearing naked our souls. Another beer, another layer, another overcoat to go over that overcoat. Another opportunity missed to ask. We were Olympic standard, my mate. I never knew, pal, that you weren't alright, pal. You see, avoidance was key back in the day. Stiff upper lip, camouflage for the bottom one's frailty and infirmity. But that was then. And this is now. And I wholly believe within my heart of hearts, without fear or uncertainty, that my armour has changed. It's neither softer, nor harder, nor thicker, nor thinner. It's just changed. You see, I gave myself permission. I gave myself permission to ask and to tell. And if the mood takes me to cry, like a man, and embrace that friend that looks me in the eye and asks, you alright, pal? You alright, pal?